The Wrangler Rubicon 392 Final Edition has more than what you need, but also more fun. Upgraded suspension, 35-inch tires, and beadlock wheels to go everywhere and anywhere you want to go. Beautiful heritage grille and trail camera to see what's up ahead. Upgraded Napa interior for more comfort and styling. That only in a Jeep setup to go anywhere and do anything. And that 392 HEMI power under the hood. What's up, everybody? I'm Jonathan Sewell Sells on the Boll Weevil Circle in Enterprise at Mitchell, Chrysler, Dodge, Ram, and Jeep. And you see behind me a beautiful Tuscadero Limited Edition Wrangler Rubicon 392 Final Edition. And we're gonna go inside, we're gonna go outside, we're gonna go all the way around so that you can decide if this Final Edition, Limited Edition is the right one for you. So let's jump in.
More car vids. More car vids.
Getting started up front, of course, we have to mention the beautiful pink limited edition Tuscadero, named after Pinky Tuscadero, the Fonz's girlfriend on Happy Days. So this is a limited edition color, available on most trims, first introduced in 2021, and not sure if we'll see this on other Jeep models, but it's beautiful on the Wrangler, especially one with some extra paint on it, including the hard top and the fender flares. Of course, this 392 is the Final Edition, a 392 cubic inch engine, which is also related as a 6.4 liter HEMI, naturally aspirated, with 470 horsepower and 470 pound-feet of torque, and we'll look and talk about that more as we go under the hood. So as we look up front here, this one has a hard steel front bumper as well as fog lights here. You also have your nice lights here in the fenders and your LED headlights right here, which is a reflector design. And you can see in the center there it's focused, so you have better visibility. Also, you see the bronze accents around. This one also has your bronze tow hooks on the front and rear, as well as this worn winch, which I believe is rated at 8,000 pounds, but definitely will get your Jeep in and out of the mud or get it unstuck, whatever the situation is. And a unique design here on the Heritage grille with this design right here, and these surrounds, your trail camera up front, so you can see down here of what lies ahead. And of course, as you see, this is sitting up a little bit higher. All of the 392s have a enhanced suspension, which you can see some of that set up right in here, the coilovers right there. And they also have 35-inch KO2, BFG KO2 tires, which are very meaty and you know, not too bad on the road, which you really can't hear because of the loud exhaust, and we'll take a listen to that in just a minute. Also, this one has the bronze accented wheels, 17-inch wheels with the bead lockers. Very capable vehicle and very beautiful. And if this isn't your color, you can get it on other colors as well. So you have the Rubicon accented with the bronze, the 392 Final Edition here in the decals, of course trail rated, and Jeep also accented with the bronze. As we look up here, you have a Jeep glass, which is different than others because this is the Corning Gorilla Glass, which is tougher. So any situation with rocks flying and things like that, it's going to be a little bit tougher. And you also have this nice hood decal, which is kind of hard to see with some of the dust on it, but it does have a design in there. And of course, it's matte to reflect or to minimize sunlight reflecting off of this air intake on this beefy hood. And up top here, you do have a integrated antenna for your radio in the windshield. So you don't have an antenna coming up at mast any longer, but also be mindful of that if you have to go and replace one. And then a center camera up top for some safety features, which are included as standard on the Rubicons and this 392. As we continue around, you also see that this is a color keyed top, of course, a 3-piece top, hard top, and really is perfect for all climates. And on the side here, you'll see the little hazard blind spot monitor. These are also heated, which is perfect for all conditions. And you of course upgrade to a advanced keyless entry there, so you don't have to worry with the fob. Just walk up and get going. Both doors, it is a Jeep, both doors are easy to remove. The top's real easy up top here. We'll look at it when we go inside, and probably need a couple of people to help with the remainder of the hard top. Here's your fuel door back here, easy to access. As we look around the back, you also see the bronze tow hooks and a tow hitch, which is standard, and same tire and wheel on the back. So you actually have 5 and are set up for if one goes down or in rock crawling or whatever you use it for, you'll be prepared to get going there. And you also have that rear camera for help. I didn't mention this up front, but you also have the park assist sensors in the back here, so they're gonna pick up any items back here that you might be hard to see, especially out in this area here, you know, depending on the condition that you're in and if there's anything covering the camera back here. Taking a peek in the back here, a couple of neat features. This final edition does have this badging back here, which is neat. Shows you all the horsepower and torque and transmission, 8-speed transmission, and also where it was developed and built. So just a nice little moment for history there. And you can see back here we have some good room, and your roll bar is color keyed as well, matches. And I believe this one also comes with a dual top, so you can you know, keep the hard top or put the soft top on, and Mopar all-weather mats. Underneath here you have some storage as well as a Jeep tool and some other items. And you can see how this is a 60-40 split back here in the second row, and we'll check that out in a minute when we go inside as well. But nice sound dampening material in the 2024 to make it a little less noisy, especially compared to some competitors. And there's also some upgraded safety features that we'll talk about as we continue along. Of course, the exhaust is pretty loud, as you would want it to be. Almost sounds like that truck. So we'll crank that up in just a minute as well when we talk about everything under the hood. One of the great things about a Jeep is you have access to the hood right here. Don't have to worry about popping anything inside, especially if you're in water or mud or what have you. And as you'd expect, this 6.4 liter 392 cubic inches fills it up. Naturally aspirated 8-cylinder, of course, HEMI design. And you have your battery covered here, fuses and relays. Big air induction. You notice this is a hydro glide, so they wanted to keep the functionality of driving in water. So this air intake actually passes water one way and air another way, is how that's designed, which is pretty neat how they can design that so that you get the air intake you need right here, and matches right up there into here. So you get the air intake you need through this filter into the engine, and not any water. So that's pretty cool. Also, you see brake fluid here, washer fluid, your coolant there for your radiator. And this is pretty compact, but definitely love the 470 horsepower and 470 pound-feet of torque provided with it. So this is the final run, or the final edition, and made it to an 8-speed transmission. As you'd expect, number one, you're in a Jeep. Number two, you've got the biggest 8-cylinder that we make. So the fuel economy is not that great, but it definitely is a lot of fun, and can go, I believe, 4.5 seconds. So definitely under 5 seconds, 0 to 60. And so it's something that you can enjoy, and it's perfect if you're going with that high horsepower and high torque, and these beefy tires if you're doing any type of Baja setup on sand. Definitely set up for that. You know, while we're sitting here, I'm gonna put the hood down and crank it up. My mic is still with me here, and so this is what it would sound like with you cranking it up while you're inside. I've got the door shut as well. So you can hear that's very beefy. Just to show you the difference, let me walk back there to the camera. A good sound. Definitely, if you've got that size engine, you want it to be tuned just right in the exhaust, and I think they've done that. One thing that helps, not just with the exhaust sound, which is a good sound, but also other road noise, is they have acoustic glass. See if we can focus on that. Acoustic glass in these front two. So it's actually two pieces of glass sandwiched together with air in between. So both front windows have that for a more enjoyable ride on the road specifically. I turned it off for the sake of sound quality, but you do have your power locks, power mirrors here, and of course, real easy to disconnect this door. Also automatic headlamps. Steering wheel is a good size, feels real well with that leather and a little bit of cushion perforated area right here. You can control the multi-information display right here, your phone and voice assistant. Also your cruise control right up here is very nice. Manual tachometer or analog tachometer and speedo right here. Of course, you have a digital speedo there in the center stack. Turn this on here. That's a neat little graphic. There's the Jeep going across the dash in 392. I want to show you this 12.3 inch Uconnect system, and does have, let's just cancel that, does have the navigation, which is nice, and also has your setup for media. Does come with a free trial of Sirius satellite radio, also several vehicle settings. You can click into the cameras here to see what's coming up ahead, and also with the Jeep Care program, you have maintenance included, 3 maintenances, but also over 600 trails, a free subscription to that, so you can check all that out. Get tired of the dinging. And as I mentioned, this is Rubicon ready, or set up for like the Rubicon, so you have the front and rear lockers there with True Lock on your Dana front and rear axles. This one is a full-time four-wheel drive, so you're in full high auto most of the time you're driving. And of course, big shifter here for gears, little shifter for four-wheel drive. Even have the Rubicon 392 Final Edition there on top. As you can see, you have heated seats, heated steering wheel, all of your HVAC controls with nice big controls here so you can move those easily. And your window switches here and locker. You also have a DC and other media with USB-C, USB-A, and an aux port, and several other setups here for wiring different things, different lights. Kind of traditional Jeep cup holders here, and then a 2-tiered system on your console with another USB under there. And again, these seats are very comfortable, and you have other setup, but also soft touch dash around here, which is nice with some extra little grip here in these designs. Auto dimming rear view mirror up top. Hello there. And also you can see your SOS and assist, and this fiberglass top separates here, so you can actually undo these latches around and move it a piece at a time, which does keep this back portion fixed, so you can just have kind of the open feel up front here, which is nice. And I think that's just about everything on the inside to talk about. Let's check out the back seat. Do have a pretty good access with a wide door on the front and the rear to get inside, and all your cargo that you need. Let's slide this window sticker over for right now. So good positioning for these rear seats. They are lifted up a little bit for a theater seating style, and all 3 positions do have a headrest. Of course, you can fold that down if you like, just for better visibility if you don't have anyone riding in the rear. And as I mentioned, these seats would fold down 60-40 as well. Let me climb up in here. Use the step on the rock rail there. And you do have cargo nets here, cargo nets in the doors, window switches here, more USBs right here. So you have 2 C's and 2 A's, and then a 150 AC plug. So you can set up everything you need right here, as well as this little fold down armrest here, which is pretty nice. So you have a cup holder access, a little bit of a device holder, and of course you could take this out if you don't need the headrest there in the center, just for better visibility, or how you set up your cargo here. I think that pretty much covers everything. Of course, I didn't mention up top, but you have CarPlay, wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto for up front. So all the technology that you would want and expect on vehicles. Also, now we have side airbags. So in the roll bar here, you have, for front and rear passengers, side curtain airbags for better safety and protection. And of course, there are some discounts on these, but bringing in the final price at $105,280, and you can see that fuel economy is not so good. But again, you don't buy a vehicle like this for fuel economy. And that's the final edition. Kind of fall out of there in the back. Let's walk around it one more time. So go ahead and comment down below what you think about this color, and if it's your first choice. I like the color, but I think it wouldn't be my first choice, although it is limited edition. If you have any questions or comments on any Wrangler, or specifically the 392, you can drop them down below in the comments, or text me at 334-718-0504. I am Jonathan Sewell Sales on the Boll Weevil Circle in Enterprise now at Mitchell Chrysler, Dodge, Ram, and Jeep. And I really can't wait to see you on the trails in your very own Jeep.